Hi, Christina here. Hope you guys are all having an awesome week so far. Happy Wednesday. We're almost halfway through, or I guess Wednesday at noon, we would be about halfway through the week, right? All right, so you may have noticed that this month during my lives, I have been talking a lot about things that you can do to get even faster results from your health and fitness habits. You've also probably noticed that there's a theme, okay? And the theme is that we need to focus on the fundamentals, okay? Because even the best next level actions won't do much to help you, okay? If you aren't nailing your basics most of the time, okay? And I say most of the time because it's impossible to be perfect. You cannot try to get to 100%. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it that way. You can try to get to 100%, but you should not berate yourself if you don't get to 100%, because that's just asking for too much, and that's just usually not sustainable. So my rule is 80%, right? So today I'm going to talk about what you can do if you actually are already covering all those basics and you want to ramp things up even more. So if you're already, dialed down on your nutrition, you've got a great fitness program going for you, you're getting plenty of sleep, you're allowing yourself time to recover, okay? Recovery is huge. So those are kind of like the main basics that we've been talking about this month. Okay, so if you've got all those basics nailed down and you're ready for more, okay, let me know if that's you. If you're ready for more, to do more than just the basics. If you feel like you've got the time and the energy and the want to do a little bit more. And if not, that's totally okay. Focusing on the basics is really the best thing you can do. Okay, so this is only if you kind of want to ramp up your results and maybe get them a little bit faster. Okay. Your basics will still get you your results. Okay, so don't worry if you're okay with just sticking to your basics, because that's what I do for the most part, stick to my basics. All right, so if you're ready for more, okay, then you can kind of turn into like a mad scientist, right? And find your own secret formula for your supercharged results. Okay, so here's my number one tip, okay, for becoming a successful biohacker. So biohacking, means supercharging your results by doing more, right? Being that mad scientist and figuring out what works best for you. Okay, ready for the number one tip? The number one tip is to experiment with one new method, or one new food, or one new supplement, or one new variable at a time. Okay, scientists only change one variable at a time in order to determine its effectiveness, okay? Because if we change too many things at once and we get a big boost or we get a big downturn in our results, how do we know what caused it? Okay, so let's say you start drinking a new superfood greens drink every morning, and at the same time you switch your workouts from nighttime to morning. Okay, or maybe you start intermittent fasting and you also cut back on your cardio at the same time. Okay, or maybe you kind of go crazy and you switch everything up all at once. Okay, and then suddenly your energy levels change. Either your energy goes through the roof, or you can't make it till 8 o'clock without going to sleep. How do you know what to credit or what to blame for that change in your energy levels? If you're doing more than one thing at a time, so if you're doing the intermittent fasting and you're cutting back on your cardio and your energy has gone through the roof, well, how do you know if it's intermittent fasting or if it's the lesser amount of cardio that is causing your energy to go through the roof, right? We need to be able to know what is causing the change, whether it be a positive change or a negative change, right? So And in another way of thinking, like if you're doing two different things, one thing might be working for you and the other one might be working against you. Okay, so maybe that superfoods drink is working for you, but changing your workouts from evening to morning is working against you, then you're not seeing any change. However, if you only focused on changing your workouts from evening to morning and you notice that your energy levels are declining, then you can pinpoint, oh, it's my change in workouts that's causing that. Okay, so it's much easier and it's much faster to experiment with one thing. Okay, and then a few days or a few weeks later, try something else. Okay, so you know what's helping and what's not helping. Okay, so you can make a whole list of things that you want to try and just do one at a time. Check it off if it worked for you, if you saw better results by making that change, or cross it out if it's something that slowed down your results or made you feel tired or did something that your body didn't like, right? And just work your way through that list. So one simple way to start this biohacking is to find your ultimate breakfast or lunch. Okay, experiment with different meals for a few days, okay, to find out what helps you feel full and energized the longest. So I intentionally experimented with finding my perfect lunch on my busy, action-packed afternoons when I knew I really wouldn't have time to eat anything between lunch and dinner, and I wanted to make sure that I had the energy to get through with all my clients and everything else. So I experimented with a bunch of different lunches, and I found that eating quote unquote a real meal, so something I would normally eat for dinner, so i.e. Leftovers from the night before, kept me going longer. Okay, kept me more energized and feeling full for longer than just my regular old sandwich that I would have. So even though it sounds like a small thing, it makes a huge difference in my day, right? So if you are ready for that next level edge, okay, make one small change at a time. Okay, and if you're at a loss of what kinds of changes you could make to try to amp up your results, okay, to try to biohack a little bit here, then make sure you join me, not next week, but the week after, starting August 8th, I'll be doing the free weight loss kickstart. So I'll be going live on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of August and sharing the main things that you should focus on when you are trying to lose weight or when you're trying to amp up your weight loss, right? Maybe you've hit a plateau and you're wondering, okay, what do I do now? I know there's a lot of noise out there and it's hard to really know what you should be doing. What should I be eating? What kind of exercises should I be doing? So I will sift through all of that stuff during the kickstart. Okay, so make sure you sign up, reserve your spot. It's free, but as long as you sign up, you'll get access to the replays and you'll get reminders of when we're going live. So even if you can't make it live, I'll be going live at 11 a.m. Central Time during the kickstart. So even if you can't make it live, I know a lot of us work at that time. As long as you sign up, you'll get access to the replays so you can watch those whenever you do have time during the day. All right, so if you are ready to biohack your way to better results, let me know in the comments what one thing you're gonna do. Okay, what's the first thing you're gonna try? And remember, one thing at a time. Alrighty, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and I will be back next Wednesday with another topic for you guys. And it'll be August. It's crazy. All right, have a good one. See y'all later.